Hey crew, it's Sunday, September 6th, and it's a gorgeous day here in Pendleton. It's about 70 degrees. The front blew through last night, and the sun is shining, and there's scattered clouds, big puffy cumulonimbus clouds scattered throughout the sky. I thought maybe I'd take you on a little jaunt up to Cabbage Hill. On the way out there, though, I stopped by. This is the building that's been causing me all my pain, our new building on the reservation. And it should be done in December. We'll be moved in. This is looking at it from the back. I didn't feel like going around and shooting it from the front, because it's about 10-mile drive from Pendleton out up to the foot of Cabbage Hill, and most of it's through this. It goes through the reservation past that building I just showed you, but it also has this beautiful Palouse-like landscape with all the wheat fields, which are now have all been harvested. And but it's a beautiful day, like I said, and so I'm heading out, and I thought I'd drive up Old Immigrant Highway, and I'll come back down on the freeway. Old Immigrant Highway is the twisty, windy road that goes up through the foothills from years ago. And I stopped and got out by myself, and I didn't see another car the whole time I was up there. And I walked around, and it made me actually think about the landscape that maybe Hemingway would appreciate. I just did, in fact, read The Short Happy Life of Francis McComber. Can't say I enjoyed it. Matter of fact, it felt very cliche, but I think that's probably has more to do with the fact that Hemingway has spawned a whole series of genres of literature, so that now his original stuff, all of the tropes that he uses are so familiar, you kind of see everything coming. But yeah, it was an interesting read, and I talked with Sarah a little bit about it, but I can't say I'm going to go read any more Hemingway right now. I'm glad that I don't live in his world, the world that he's constructed in his head, because he was pretty misogynistic and pretty what would you say? He pretty macho. It's all about the being tough and being in control. Anyway, as I went up here, I thought about this on this landscape. But also, I love, as you're driving up this road, looking back down at the curves below you. There's several spots where you can just you can stop and look back, and you can see little bits and pieces of curves that pop out from behind the hills on this road. All these hairpin turns going up here, and it's almost like somebody, if you throw a jump rope on the ground and you get all these nice, beautiful curves, high degree of sinuosity, and it's like somebody took that and cut it up into little pieces, and that's what you can see when you look down from this view. And that's in the foreground. In the background, obviously, you've got the long, straight stretches of highway heading off to Pendleton. That's Interstate 84. And as you know, I came up the old highway, and then I decided I'd go down Interstate 84. And this is Cabbage Hill from the top. And this grade is one of the most dangerous grades in the U.S., I understand. And we're going down it now at about 280 to 300 miles an hour, which makes it a little more exciting than it might otherwise be. And there's a off-ramp for trucks and that sort of thing. But I really like this road. I like this landscape. I like going out there by myself occasionally. I don't do it as often as I used to. But like I said, it was a beautiful day, and it seemed like the thing to do. Coming down the grade, I actually was listening to This American Life, and it was an hour-long show on a rest area in New York State, and it was interesting, kind of listening to bits and pieces of it as I got in and out of the car and came down the hill. And as you hit this nice straight stretch at the end of that windy road, and we're out on the flat here. And I drove into Pendleton and pulled off to a nice spot where I could get some shots of the freeway and just see the traffic moving along it. And I was thinking about that rest area radio piece, and how the American society is so built around cars and everything, and the motion. And obviously, I sped this up as well, but you know, this is like a metaphor of my life recently. It's just like zoom, 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 all over the place. Then I came home, and when I got home, I wanted to show you our grapes. We actually have been, we planted these grapes when we first moved in. Somebody just gave us a start. And this year we have a bountiful harvest of grapes. We don't know what to do with them all because nobody really eats them like we should. So we've been giving away like crazy. I wish you were here. We would give you some of our grapes. But since you're not, you're just going to have to enjoy this lovely video of grapes on the side of our carport. So that's really all I've got to talk about today. I'm going to wrap this up and see if I can post it. I did put up a private video in case you didn't see it in response to yours. Life's been crazy. Hopefully it'll get better. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.